How about now? How about now?
Do it again.
Might not need to cut it off this
How
far.
about now?
I need that video.
I got you. I got you.
That shit's unruly.
All right, a C5 Corvette. What do you got done to it? What cam's in it?
I made them.
You made them?
Kinda. They're custom rear-wheel drive.
What do you mean they?
Instead of building a sleeper, you can create a sleeper.
All right, so you
Nobody
decided.
trusts a four-cylinder.
So you decided that LS motor was not the way to go on this motor.
No, the EPA's cracked down and fuel mileage just sucks in those things. So instead of 6 miles a gallon, I think we're getting, what, 18? Something like that.
It's pretty good. All right, so if it doesn't make more power than an LS, are you swapping it back?
No, this is the Core Prius.
Oh, there you go.
This is the Corvette Hybrid Edition. Just we didn't want to put a big battery in it, so we cut the cylinders in half.
Okay, there you go. So instead of a DOD, it's a permanent DOD.
Yes.
There you go.
Permanent DOD system.
There we go. That's
so it's
easier.
always on eco mode. There's a little green light that comes up on the dash as soon as you fire it up.
Love it.
Might not start good.
Right off the rip.
Getting going in the trailer.
All right, here comes the. Wait a second. That doesn't look like a Civic. What the heck? That's a C6 with the K series. Uh-oh. Look at this guy being crazy. Got a nice turbo in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty clean.
See Austin's alternator bracket?
I didn't see it.
It's using the LS2 Corvette tipster.
Okay, alright. It's got some of the Corvette left on the motor. Alright, Corvette motor mount. And Corvette alternator tipster. Alright.
And Austin used the LS2 tipster.
There we go. She saved all the best parts from the LS2.
What's up? What's up, guys? Today's the day. 3 years later. We got tired of waiting, and it's no offense to anybody. It's just our tuner that we use is just a little too far with his schedule of life and my schedule of life. We don't have time to go there. So me and Austin just kind of goofing off, I guess, decided we got a laptop. Our buddy has a dyno. We're just gonna tune it. See what happens. But it still runs. Haven't had any issues. Just been sitting cranked up. I don't know, once every month or so. But we're gonna get this thing over here on our buddy's dyno. We're gonna strap it down. We gotta find a RPM signal somehow for his dyno. It's a little finicky, but yeah, I guess next time you see us, we got a keyboard in hand and tires are gonna be spinning, car ain't gonna be moving. So we'll see y'all on the dyno here in a minute.
Keep coming. Yeah. It's really rigid idle.
Alright guys, we've made 610. Kevin, how you feeling?
I'm new. Computer stuff. It's fun.
Shut it off.
Oh yeah, we can do that now.
Yeah. Shut it off now. We can take our time and pretty cool.
All right. Well,
We made it.
I mean, there's a couple times that I was like, we'd make some changes, and I was like,
Biggest surprise of the day, 3584.
yeah. I tried to tell him.
He did. He tried to tell me multiple times. I was
Over
like,
and over.
I don't think that turbo will do it. It
Yeah.
just
I knew it would do it, so I wasn't worried about it.
So, I mean, honestly, we probably didn't lose a lot of drivetrain loss because in the Integra, it made 830 at 26 pounds.
Yep.
And so we were on the last pull, it made 916. We added a little bit of timing, and that was 29 was the cap, but otherwise it fluttered around 28.6. So, I mean, I don't know. It's confusing to me.
Well, it made 917.
917 though,
What?
over 830, and it's only got 2 more pounds technically in that last pull compared to what it would. I don't know. Super
well,
crazy.
it really when it. Here's what really differentiates the last pull from every other pull. Added a bunch of duty cycle to the wastegate.
Yeah.
Didn't pick up any boost. Turbo's done.
Yeah, we did have a problem too in the beginning. It would spike and then it would fall off. So on our graph, it would 8,000 RPM. It would hit its peak and then it would just fall.
And something else that's really interesting, and everybody can note this, when we had reduced timing in it, we had a lot more exhaust pressure. Why? Because we had a lot more exhaust energy. We had a lot of heat. We were delaying the spark, and so we had a lot of combustion happening in the exhaust, right?
Right.
You know how
It
everybody
increases
has
the
that
boost
smart
pressure.
friend? This is my friend Jimmy. He knows all the technicalities, way back. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have. Austin has. He's helped a lot.
What happened? We added 2 degrees of timing. Boost pressure drops. Power goes up 60 horsepower the first time. Add 2 more degrees of timing. Boost pressure drops again. Horsepower goes up another 50.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
And then, I mean,
It
we ended up at around, at 13, we saw a progressive increase in power. Once we got up to 15, it wasn't happy. I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't happy, it just was done. It wasn't making any more
And
power.
we lost a couple pounds of boost pressure, but I mean,
Right.
we lost a horsepower
But
off
it-
of those pounds of pressure. So it still was technically somewhat happy. It's just turbo's done.
And we'll have to look at the boost curves, but it looked like it was staying pretty flat. And so it wasn't terribly bad as far as falling off, but it also wasn't done RPMing. I mean, it was still wanting to carry out. And so the cams were really happy, motor was really happy, wanted to carry the RPM out, which was good. So we had a lot of good things happening there. And we could probably play with cam timing and maybe pick up a little bit, but
Yeah, we didn't touch any cam timing. I was scared. I don't want to bend a valve because I don't know the 100% specs on these cams.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, they are just 100. They're custom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're just custom ground cams, and we don't really know the full specs on them. So
That's what I got in that big buy I did in Illinois that
yeah,
Edwin picked
I
up
remember.
for me.
Yeah.
Well, I know this car sitting like it is, it'll go in the 8s.
It should
And
be
it'll
fast.
go into the 8s without an issue.
I'm just saying, he's more professional than we are. I told everybody this in the beginning. That car is going to be an 8-second car sooner or later. It's not proven yet, but
Well, we got a lot of suspension
has
to
more
work
of the,
out and
you
things
know-
like that, right?
You got to
Oh,
get
yeah.
the car down the track.
but I'm just saying, it
But it's
can
got the
happen.
power.
Head gasket sealed.
But everybody that's stating
They don't need a
4-cylinders
head
don't
gasket,
belong in
do they?
vets, blah, blah,
Y'all
blah.
might can prove me wrong again, but
But if they look at the graph in the video, that torque curve where everything is, the way it's climbing in power, this car's going to eat at the track.
I'm anxious to see. I want to see where it RPM's at. I have a feeling that the converter's not rolling over enough. We're not seeing it hold enough at the top. I mean, it's going right to the limiter at this point. And typically, whenever you have a high horsepower car and the converter rolls over, you'll see it go up, it flatlines, and kind of carries out. We're not seeing any of that. So I'm worried that we're going to be on the limiter of the back 200-300 feet of the track. But we'll see. I mean, we don't know yet. We don't have mile per hour to base it off of.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was just a throw together car, and we weren't trying to do anything with the car. We just wanted to prove that we could put a Honda motor in a Corvette, and then it turned into a 900 horsepower.
Yeah, first it was supposed to be
Vet.
it was supposed to be a stock junkyard motor.
Yeah,
Then I poured out the Integra. I was like, why buy a junkyard motor? We got a built motor right here.
so
It's going to hurt a lot of feelings.
it is.
And not just because it's fast, but because you pulled a Chevy motor out, you threw it to the side, and now it's got a K series in it, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, my heart's broken." All the purists are gonna cry for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Yeah, that was the main reason we wanted to do
Right.
the build, in the very beginning.
Old Bojangles.
Yeah. No, we were at
Popeyes.
So we were at Popeyes.
It was one of them chicken
We were
places.
just trying to decide if we were going to do an S550 Mustang or a Corvette, and
Yeah.
then this just kind of fell into
Well,
our
the
lap
Corvette's so
race.
much lighter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this chassis. What did you say it weighs?
Right now it's like a little over 2,400 on the
Yeah.
scale.
2,400 with this power.
2410.
That's over 165. Just for anybody.
28 with me in it.
Yeah, it's like it's like
Not
29. It's like 2950 with Kevin in it.
Oh, wow.
We're just really going overboard here.
I mean, look at you.
Yeah. So we got it
I can't say
done.
that either.
Honestly, we came here. If it blew up, it blew up. But we get to drive this thing back on the trailer in one piece.
And it backed a couple 900 horsepower pulls up. So
I know.
Yeah, this thing actually it made a lot of pulls, and it, you know, I'm learning. He's learning. We're all just. It was
We're
just
all
a fun
learning.
day.
I
But-
say, here's what I say is next, right? For me,
You're
to,
gonna
to make me feel good.
a head gasket.
Well, no. It's in that same realm, but we cut that fill neck off, we replace it, put it back on the dyno,
And see if it does
and we
again.
make a pull to see if any water comes out. If
Yep.
water comes out, we change head gasket.
Yeah,
Everybody agree?
I agree.
Yeah, and if,
I mean, I
you know-
agree with you. If it does it again with a fresh radiator cap that we know Kevin hasn't messed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Backstory: he put a Dremel in the radiator.
No, the little nipple broke off.
He
and
broke
I was
the nipple
easy
off,
out in it, and I
yeah.
had to Dremel it to get the thing out, and I
And
went
he-
a little too far in.
Yeah, so it's his fault. But we were able to kind of rig it
Yeah.
for time being, and it worked.
Yep.
Well, it worked a little bit.
So, and also, if you hadn't seen the video, you can go back. Might be here. I don't know. Greg, put it where you want it. Daddy bought us toys. Name of the video. Now we have this, which we brought over here because Jimmy, the mad scientist, is gonna build us some manifolds for this thing. So this is Austin's R33. Go ahead and tell him.
So I bought the car, was just going to use it as a daily driver. Decided to put it on a standalone E85.
Not change the oil.
Not change the oil. That really wasn't it. But the RBs, they have oiling issues. And I spun a rod bearing. And then from there on out, I just decided to build it. And so we did the BC 297 stroker. Mosworks put the bottom end together. It's got billet crank, billet girdle, billet mains, full GSC head package. It's got their S3 cams, a lot of PRP stuff. Purple's my favorite color, so that's why we did purple. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now Jimmy is going to build me a manifold because I want to be different than everybody else and do a top mount twin setup. So that's why it's here now. And now it's in his hands.
And sadly enough, we will not be tuning this one.
No.
I don't feel comfortable, and I'm sure he doesn't feel comfortable. So
No.
we have, well, we'll just let y'all see who's tuning that in the next video when this is done. But plus, we don't have an all-wheel drive Dyno over here with old Jimmy here.
Yeah.
So just
But the goals for it is to make 1,000 all-wheel horsepower with it.
But we do still have both. He's got his GTR, and I've got my R34. It's making a little over 450 on pump gas, and I need to go E, but one day.
One day.
yeah.
So, but otherwise, thanks for watching. We're gonna go load this thing on the trailer. Next step, trans brake, halo.
Jimmy's gonna tell us a head gasket.
We're gonna do the radiator cap. We're gonna do the neck and then radiator cap. We're gonna see if that works. And if it spits water everywhere, head gasket. If it doesn't, I'll eat my words again and say, yep, turbo was right and the head gasket was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
And hopefully we'll get the track soon, and that will be our next video. So we're gonna beat that 11:07.
11-0. No, it was
Don't look it up.
11:01.
We ain't got time for that.
11:01.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, they got stuff to do. So as always, thanks for watching. We're gonna work on getting some more content back up. We've been slacking. So yeah, stay tuned. We love y'all.
See ya.